You're listening to Rambling Monkeys Podcast. Hello everyone, you're listening to Rambling Monkeys Podcast, and this is episode 51 after a long hiatus. Should I say hiatus? I think it's hiatus.
Yeah, kind of a hiatus, yeah.
Yeah, if you already know, episode 51, the guest is a recurring guest, Burhan.
Hi, Assalamualaikum, and good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you are listening. My name is Burhan, I'm back, and this time, I'm not going to be speaking about IOA as I did in the past.
Yes. So, I think you already know that we have changed the game, right, about the language thing in the podcast. I think I already talked about it in Rambling Rizal that it's okay to jumble it out.
Yeah. Like we don't have to keep it English all the time.
Only, yes.
Sure.
Yeah, so it becomes more comfortable for people that you want to express it in, in Malay or whatever. That's good. So, what you doing, man? How's it going?
It's been, I have to try to speak from the perspective of people who also don't know me. So I'm going to say, things have been quite fine lah. And they have been as usual. I'm still in aviation.
Yeah.
And currently doing my training with Firefly.
Oh, that's good.
Was I doing with Firefly as well when I first came to the podcast? I'm not sure.
You're just training.
Probably on that period where I wasn't chosen to go train anywhere yet.
Yep.
So now I'm with Firefly, and I've been with Firefly for roughly 8-9 months now.
All right.
Yeah.
That's the last time. That's how long that.
It's been a really long time. Yeah. And so currently I'm on line shift. Line shift means you work at the airport.
Okay.
And for Firefly, the trainees at line shift, what we do is that we are people who marshal the planes, like when they land. So we have to direct them to the parking bays.
All right.
And then we refuel the planes. We do
maintenance checks.
Maintenance checks are done at night. And yes, we do that too. We help, we assist with the maintenance checks.
Mm-hmm.
So the engineers and the technicians will do it. So trainees will assist them.
All right. So how many planes do you do this per day on your shift?
Depends on how many people are available during the shift. Usually, if let's say everyone is present, like at most, I'll just handle 3 planes for the whole day. Because one shift we have about 4 technicians.
Okay.
And 3 people, drivers of the tow trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Tow trucks are the ones that you use to push the plane back and then you have to carry the ground power unit and everything. And you have about 3 or at least 2 engineers, 1 mechanical and 1 avionics.
All right.
So the people who are always at the airport are the technicians, the towers, and us, the trainees. And so when you have that amount of people, like it's really not a problem to delegate the task. But that's probably because like right now Firefly has less airplanes that are flying than they had back then, because especially now that they're no longer operating their 600 model planes, ATR 600. So now they're only using ATR 72-500. So the 600 ones they are leasing to other companies.
Oh, that can be done.
Yeah, you can lease your airplanes to other companies. Yeah.
How long will they lease it?
That one I'm not sure.
Okay.
I wasn't informed about all that, but I was just told that the planes will be leased. But Malaysia Airlines does that all the time. They lease planes to other companies.
So do they get profit from leasing this?
It's basically like renting, you let people rent your plane. You do get profits from it.
So you rent, that means they have to like repaint it back and everything, right?
Yeah.
Oh crap.
They have to do their own livery and everything.
Yes.
They have to put their own flags on it, their own registration. Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of like planes that are like plain white with nothing.
Oh yeah.
In KLIA, is that like the rented planes that they're trying to
I'm not sure about the condition of the planes, but usually the planes that are totally white,
yes,
it means that whatever company that used to own them, it doesn't like they're preparing it to be leased or given away lah. That's what I think lah.
All right. Because I saw that a lot when I went to KLIA. When there's like this place that you can see all the airplanes outside. Near the surau.
Yep.
Near that surau, right? There's
a
long.
Oh yeah.
So you can see the other terminal.
Yep.
And you can see the planes that are there at the terminals. So I saw like two planes that's totally white. There's no brand names or whatever. So I'm like, what are these planes for, right?
In some cases they could be abandoned planes. I've heard
Seriously?
of that before. Yeah, as in like probably like nobody owns them, or whoever owned them, they were going to lease it to somebody, but something happened in the middle of the process, and then it's just left there. It happens.
So if it's abandoned, then who's gonna take care of it?
See, airplanes, you have to pay wherever you park them in the airport zone, right? So you have to pay for that. So if I'm not mistaken, they just trace it back to whoever owns the plane originally. So let's say if it's by Mas, and Mas was the one who's going to lease the plane, but it didn't work out, it still falls onto Mas then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do they have to salvage it, or if it's nobody's plane, then how?
Usually airplanes, they're not abandoned just like that. If they are going to be salvaged, they are salvaged. You don't just let it be like that.
That's right.
Because I mean, what's the point? You have to pay for the parking. It's not flying. It's not making money.
Yep.
So I'm not sure why, but it is salvageable. I think. Let's say if all the parts are working well and there's nothing wrong, and you're just abandoning it because something went wrong, then it's definitely salvageable. But that's up to the company lah, if they want to salvage it or not.
Oh.
Yeah, it's up to the company.
It's up to the company, right?
Yep.
But then they do have to pay the parking and everything.
Yeah, definitely. You cannot leave an aircraft for free. That
must be expensive.
Yeah, it is. I don't know the exact price, but it is expensive. Parking an airplane, it's not like a car.
Especially in KLIA.
Especially
the
in
international terminal.
Yes.
Is it different though with KLIA too, or is it the same? I'm not saying that the specific number, but is it the same for the fee of the parking and everything?
Honestly, I don't know.
All right.
Honestly, I don't know about that.
Maybe we
but
don't know.
It probably like depends on like the size of the planes.
Yes.
That will probably be taken into account because you take up more space.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also like I want to talk about the Japan thing, but then before this, I just want to talk about the planes. But
sure.
The bridge that they use. Is that something that they have to pay to go, like, you know, that bridge to go to the plane, like we're at the waiting
the sky bridge,
the sky bridge, because the one when I was in Japan, when I'm going back to Malaysia, they use the bus, and that bus will ferry us to the plane without the sky bridge, so we'll just use the stairs to go up to the plane.
Well, was the sky bridge available to be used, and did they have the infrastructure for it, or was it like not there at all?
No, there were, but then they're occupied actually.
I see.
Yeah.
Then
so
maybe that's the case.
Is it? Do they have to pay to use the sky bridge, or is it
I'm not sure about that. Honestly, I'm not sure about that.
So
because as far as I'm concerned, usually they just use it.
They just use it.
Yeah, usually.
Okay. So I'm just talking about the low cost thing, right? How can like a company like maybe like AirAsia or maybe like Firefly or whatever, how do they make it low cost?
See, in the aviation industry, profit is this is what I read from books. I read some books about aviation. Profit is a very small margin. Like you make what they would say bits and pennies every day. And day by day, people in aviation, especially those who are operating airlines, they try their best to squeeze as much as possible out of you, which means that, you know, as least amount of leg space available, so that they can cram in as many passengers as possible. It's true, they do it, and they have been doing it, and they're still trying to do it, of course. And that's one of the things that makes it possible for it to be low cost. Because when you have a lot of passengers, you know, the total cost of the flight can go down for each passenger.
Okay.
And also, like, of course, every day fuel efficiency, they're trying to improve it. Like Virgin Airlines.
Yeah.
About 3-4 years ago, I read somewhere that they're trying to develop fuel using algae.
Really?
Yeah. So and apparently, according to what I read, they're already 15% successful. Yeah.
That's a bit low.
It's a bit low, but algae though. It's not fuel. It's not the typical fuel that we're using. Yeah, it's algae, which is a lot more, how to say, resourceful here.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's abundance of algae here.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so, but in terms of low cost, I would say that sometimes it's not exactly about the flying, because what I've heard from some people, especially about AirAsia, is that airlines don't usually have to make money through flying. Remember what I told you about leasing, right?
Yes, the leasing.
Some airlines actually make money through leasing.
All right.
Let me give you an example. This happens, but I'm not going to tell you like who does it or when was it done.
Okay.
Let's say Airbus is gonna make like 50 new planes of their current latest models. Okay, so like Airbus is like one of the two top producers in the world. It's either Airbus or Boeing. So everyone wants an Airbus, everyone wants a Boeing. And so let's say they produce the first 50. If somebody naps the first 50 and you want to be a part of that, you have to buy it from that other person first, or you have to rent it from them. So some people, some operators of airlines, they actually buy like 100 or 200 planes at a time, not for their own usage, but so that they get in front of the queue, and then if anybody else wants to get the plane, they have to lease it or buy it from them instead.
Ooh, so can they mark it up?
Yeah, well, it's business. I mean,
so it's like a business. So
it's a business.
Buy low, sell high.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
You can do that. I don't know how high they go, but
I
think thinking about business, they definitely do it.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think for long term profits,
Yeah.
they just lease it out. Yeah.
And also, there's this practice. Have you heard about? Do you remember the Delta airline fiasco about the overbooking, and then they asked that doctor to like get out? Because, remember that for the overbooking thing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was in Japan, in Narita, going back to Malaysia. The next to us, the gate was going to Mexico City.
Oh, okay.
Using I think Delta or United Airways. I don't know. I forgot. I think United. I thought that thing only happened in the US. It happened in Japan.
Oh wow, okay.
Overbooking problems.
Oh.
They said, and then the thing is, I was perplexed that they said that it was in the announcement that 2 passengers needs to stay back. I'm not shitting you. They're saying that they have two passengers. Anyone who wants to stay back and fly the next day, but they will compensate by giving you one free night in Japan.
Yeah. You get a compensation.
Yeah, I know. But what if everyone needs to go back at that time? That's a problem with this type of practice of overbooking it. And then when there's someone or there's a staff or like a United or Delta staff who wants to go that in that plane also, that means you have to kick out another 2 people.
Yep.
That happened. Like I listened and I was like, what? You can do that? I thought, because I knew about the case about that doctor being forcefully ejected from that plane.
Yep.
And I thought that was a one-off thing. They learned from their mistakes and then they're like, okay, we're not doing
So
this.
did I actually. I actually thought that was a one-off thing as well.
Yes.
Because here, I don't know, I rarely hear about overbooking. Maybe because I don't fly that much. I only work on the airplanes, but I don't fly that much.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that.
But they overbooked and then they said that they needed 2 people to go out. Like, shit, man. What if they really need to go back to Mexico City on that time?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why you book flights. You wanna get back on time.
And then they say, we'll compensate by giving you a hotel for one night here and there so you can fly on the next day. What if they said no?
But I mean, doesn't that, we should be worried as flyers, like, oh, I'm buying my tickets, but let's say that it's overbooked.
Yes.
Then there's a chance that I might not fly.
Yep.
So what's the guarantee in me buying the ticket? Like,
yes,
I'm buying the ticket because I want to fly.
Yes.
I mean, what's the point if you can just kick me out?
So there's that. I don't know what happened that time. So they were like 1 hour late. Seriously, 1 hour late from their schedule. I don't know. That must be a nightmare for the people on the ground.
Oh, definitely.
Yes,
Half an hour late is a nightmare already.
This is 1 hour. They were 1 hour late. Because they need to find 2 people who are willing to fly back late the next day with a free one night stay at the hotel nearby in Narita.
I mean, and did anyone volunteer?
I do not know what happened. Because after that, they were calling to go in the plane after that. So I went to the bus to go back to the plane. I don't know what happens to the story after that.
I mean, let's say we think about that. And
Yeah.
2 people do have to get out, right?
Yes.
So no one wants to get out. How do they choose who gets out? How do they choose that? How do you decide, you don't get to fly, you don't get to fly? How do they choose that? Everyone has the same right to fly because they all paid for it.
Yep. Maybe by random. Kind of like that Chinese not Chinese, sorry. Kind of like that doctor. The Vietnamese doctor, Kind of like that. But then that was like crazy, man. Like
he was beaten up.
He was beaten up.
Yeah.
He was beaten up. I was praying that it won't happen during that time. I don't want to be one of those witnesses.
Yeah, exactly.
That will see
Because
that
it's not what you expect to see on a flight that you bought the tickets for.
Yes.
You don't want anyone to be treated like that.
And thank God, I flew with All Nippon Airlines. It went smoothly.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it sounds like a really bad practice. Like,
Really
you
bad
shouldn't
practice.
you shouldn't let people overbook. Like, if it's
Yes.
full, it's full.
It's full, yes.
I mean, if you're gonna try to reason it by saying, oh, maybe one or two people might not
cancel.
make it.
Yes.
But you don't know that.
Yes.
There is no guarantee of that.
That's
And
true.
besides, people paid for it. Even if they don't come, they paid for it.
it.
I mean, you don't lose anything if they don't come. So I don't
Yes.
see the point of it.
And I don't see like how they're gonna choose randomly. Like, hey,
Exactly.
you go out.
You get out. Yeah.
What?
If
And
it
then-
happened to me, I'd be damn offended.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'd definitely sue the company.
Yep.
But if it was like in the agreement, like who knows? Sometimes when you buy tickets, like
Maybe.
in the fine print, right?
Yes.
Oh, you could be ejected out of your flight
Yep.
if we choose to do so.
And also the dress code thing, right?
Dress code thing. This was I did glance it.
I forgot the airlines, but there's there's
Wasn't this one of the Middle Eastern ones?
no. This is American.
Really?
Yes,
Oh.
an American airline. They can't wear like revealing.
Oh
of
yeah.
the-
It was because people pointed out the Middle Eastern one as in contrast.
Yes.
Because they thought the Middle Eastern would be more conservative.
Yes. So like, wow, even the dress codes too.
Why-
I didn't know that.
I
they
didn't
can
read it, but
police-
what did they say? They say
you
what?
can-
No
you
short
cannot-
skirts.
Yes, no short skirts, no no like tank tops, like show revealing your belly
no
button.
midriff revealing.
Yeah, midriff
clothes.
reveals and everything. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why, like, wow, I mean, airlines can do that. I know airlines is a company, but as a policy, how does someone wear their clothing affects your flying?
I don't see the
Yeah.
problem in safety. I don't see that.
See that? Yes,
I mean,
maybe high heels, but
high heels, arguable lah.
yeah, arguable. Yeah,
But I don't know, revealing clothing, like, who would it distract? I mean, you're not distracting the pilots. They
yes,
can't see you.
They can't see you.
I mean, the cabin crew themselves are supposed to appear, what's the better word for it? Presentable.
Yeah, presentable.
Yeah.
But I don't know about their policy about their clothing.
That's weird. I mean, let's say, because we don't know everything about it, maybe there's some justification to it.
Yeah,
but it still
maybe.
appears strange. It still
Yep.
appears strange because it's one airline doing it. It's not
Yes,
everyone.
not everyone.
Which means that it's not something that everyone agrees universally is a problem.
Yep.
And that's strange. Like, if it's safety, then everyone would agree.
Yeah.
I would definitely agree. If it's totally important.
Safety of the eyes.
I mean, you're just gonna fly. You're just gonna fly. I mean, if people is gonna look at you, see, the thing is, we don't have seats. As far as I'm concerned, we don't
Yes.
have seats that face each other.
Yes,
it's not
no.
like the train. It's not like
the
riding on a
train.
train.
Yep.
Everyone's facing the same direction.
direction.
If someone
In
wants
front.
to be creepy and look at you, they actually have to tilt their heads.
Yes.
Like, you'd notice,
Yeah.
and you could tell the cabin crew, hey, there's this creepy guy keep looking at me,
Yeah.
and they could do something about it.
Yes.
So what's the problem?
I don't know. I don't see
Because
the problem.
I mean, in Malaysia, in my experience, when I take care of the line shift in Subang Airport,
Yes.
I mean, people get on board wearing shorts and tank tops all the time.
Yep.
You at least have at least 6 or 7 people doing it every day. And because it's just flying to them. Probably
Yes.
some of them fly maybe twice a week or something.
Yeah.
Like, they go back and fro.
Ah.
Right? And I don't know. I don't see the problem. I don't
Yeah.
see the problem.
I don't see the problem too. So going to Japan.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I went to Japan for
It's
5
arguable.
weeks.
Now I'm gonna have to think back whether or not this is a good topic to talk about, because I might be approaching on the idea that I'm talking about something that doesn't exist. It's dangerous.
It's dangerous, man.
I don't want to sound crazy about this.
I don't want to sound crazy, also, man. I don't know what
But it's because it's you. I
Yeah.
trust you and I trust your experiences.
Yes.
I'm not gonna assume like Rizal took something really
Yeah,
bad and he's just gone on a really good trip. Just like he just came back from it, like I don't know what happened.
bad LSD trip.
For 5 weeks straight.
For 5 weeks straight. That must have been some good shit happening.
Well, you been Rizal, Japan. Oh man, no.
Japan with
I don't
inverted
believe you, man.
commas.
Aduh.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is we're approaching the Twitter verse right now.
Yeah,
Twitter
yeah,
Jaya.
definitely.
It's about someone using analogy. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's an analogy. It's saying that maybe he's trying to say that it's about using logic and reasoning, and then giving an analogy about Japan not
He
being
was definitely
existing.
doing like a logical thing there,
Logical
like
thing,
comparing A and B,
Comparing
and then
A and B, yes.
see how A and B are so similar, so you
Yes.
can apply A to B.
Yep.
It was like that, and it's just problematic, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't. To me, I get the message.
Yes.
That something you cannot see, something you've never seen. It exists because you've been I saw the word, and I think even though it's harsh, it's actually the proper word, indoctrinated. Because you've been indoctrinated to believe that it's there.
Yep.
Okay, you believe in it. I get the message. I get the message because in his case, he was stating about heaven and hell.
Yes.
Yeah, heaven and hell. You need faith about it. You know, you don't have empirical evidence whether or not heaven or hell exists.
It wouldn't be like indoctrination. For me, indoctrination meaning you're indoctrinated to something that's very bad.
Yeah, that's true. If
it's
a negative connotation.
Yeah, negative connotation if you're indoctrinated. But that's my opinion. But then if maybe
I think I definitely agree.
If it's something like faith, that if I believe something like heaven and hell and something that is really you cannot see, that is abstract, but then I'm not using it to like make someone look bad for what I believe in, then I think it's a good thing. It's not nothing that's not, you know, trying to encroach other people's privacy and beliefs. That's what. So, but then that's one thing. The thing that we all making fun of is the analogy in itself.
Yeah, the analogy itself.
Japan
doesn't exist.
Japan doesn't exist. Japan doesn't exist.
He starts it out like that, and you just know as a reader, he's gonna start with a provoking point.
Yes.
Like, he's gonna make us read about it. I was thinking, you know, as long as I kept reading it, I'm gonna find something super brilliant. And truth be told, it wasn't that brilliant. It really wasn't that brilliant. Like, okay, I get the message, but no, this is not the proper analogy.
Yes.
Because there's been people who've gone to Japan.
Yes.
And
we watch animes.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you grow up with Japanese video games, Japanese cartoons, Japanese products.
Yes.
Come on, man. Come on. I mean, you were invaded by Japan at one point, and some people are still screaming about getting compensation for the women who were raped and the men who were killed. The reparations, Yeah, the reparations. And, I mean, come on, man. The analogy was, you know, a bit weak. Yeah, you could have used the moon landing, in my opinion. The moon landing was better. I mean, because some people believe in it, some people don't.
Yep.
And you know for a fact the moon exists.
Yeah.
But you don't know for sure if anyone's been there or not.
Yeah.
Because you've never yourself seen, you know, true evidence. Yeah. Like, somebody brought back a moon rock, and then you question, is it really a moon rock?
Really?
Did Neil Armstrong really go?
Yeah.
You know.
It was in 1969.
Ah.
How do they do communication way far? They don't have cell phones back then.
Exactly. I mean,
so
they always draw that comparison.
Yeah.
If you remember, like they say, you know, back when we sent men to the moon, the computers were at least 10 times dumber than your cell phones today.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's cool, but how did you do it?
How did you do it?
Yeah.
And then,
I'm not saying I'm skeptical about it, but you know what? Yeah, I am skeptical about it actually because I wouldn't say that I don't believe that they landed on the moon, but I also wouldn't say I believe in it because I have that.
So you're an agnostic in the moon landing.
Yeah, I'm an agnostic moon landing believer because, like, I don't know, because it doesn't affect my life.
Yeah.
You know, whether you went to the moon, it's not like you found really valuable minerals there. You found some super good resources that could be used on Earth. You didn't. It's just the moon.
Yes.
You put the flag on it, and that's it. You went back.
Remember that they fast forward the footages of the astronauts driving the rover.
That one, that's usually shown in the conspiracy theory video, right? Like say,
because it was they said that it was slowed down. The real footage was slowed down.
Yeah, it was slow.
When they fast forwarded to like a normal quote unquote normal speed, it looks like someone using an ATV rover.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like somebody walking on Earth.
Yes. So like, wow.
But you know, all this stuff about the moon landing, we'll just have to leave it to Alex Jones. He knows better about this.
Pizzagate.
Pizzagate was so exciting to follow, man. It was so exciting. And it was so nice to actually get, because he presented evidence that it was actually there.
Yes.
And it was found that there were pedophiles.
There were pedophiles.
Yeah. And they rounded them up.
And Obama hired male prostitutes.
Yeah. Shit. I mean... Wow. I mean, he's crazy. Yeah, Alex Jones is crazy. Definitely.
Did you know that Joe Rogan actually called out his own friend? Joe Rogan called out Alex Jones about the Charlottesville that happened.
Oh yeah.
He said that the people who were rioting were Jews. Yeah.
Alex Jones said that?
Yeah, and then the tattoos were fake. They actually put temporary tattoos of the swastika on their body just so that they can provoke the Antifa and the black. I don't know, BLM was there, but Antifa was there. Basically the left. So they said that they were actually actors in Charlottesville, and Charlottesville actually never happened.
Ooh, he said that. That's a big claim.
That's a big claim, yeah. And even Joe actually called him out on it. And I don't know. I don't know.
Because
That's
Joe
a big claim.
Joe is in my opinion, he's quite neutral.
Yes,
I mean,
he's
he
quite
tries
neutral.
to be as frank as possible.
Yes.
So he went. I mean, the last time when Alex Jones came on his podcast, like, they were
Yeah.
getting high.
Yes,
So
they were
which is why
getting
there
high.
wasn't that much antagonism. It was just
Yes.
a bunch of them just messing around.
Messing
It was still
around.
fun. It was still super
Psychic
exciting.
vampires.
Yeah, that was so crazy.
Aliens.
It was I loved it. I loved every single minute of it. It was amazing.
I remember when Alex Jones said that. Do you think aliens exist? Yeah. You, me, we're aliens.
That's you know. Okay, he's doing it.
Yes.
He's doing it now.
Like we're in the matrix right now, and we're like
Oh,
extraterrestrials in this matrix.
Yes.
That the higher powers, maybe from the future, are projecting it, and we're just like someone who are invading in
And
this.
he brought up the whole lizard people.
Yes,
thing.
the lizard people
There's
also.
a bunch of this cabal of lizard people just waiting to pounce on humanity.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Obama smells like sulfur.
Okay, wait, how does he know Obama smells like something?
I don't know.
Did he actually go up to Obama and
Yes.
damn, you know,
And sniff Obama. You smell like sulfur, man.
I don't believe you smell like sulfur.
And they said that Hillary. Those who smell like sulfur are Satan.
Ah, yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's his point. I mean,
Yeah.
he keeps saying that about Hillary, you know.
I think one thing about Alex Jones, I can say that he knows how to entertain people.
Exactly, that's why people pay attention
That's
to
what people
him.
pay attention to. You know, saying these outrageous things, I think is something that they attract the viewers.
Exactly.
From there, they will tell you their opinions on the serious stuff.
Yeah. It's the same as how the whole Jepun tak wujud thing. You know,
Yes.
you provide this provoking point
Yes, provoking
in which
point.
appears as illogical as possible.
Yes.
And then you slowly hit them with something that's more and more reasonable.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
it.
That's basically what he was doing too. Yeah.
That's what Infowars is doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
You know,
because
they like provoke you with like really
Yeah.
really stupid sounding headlines. Like,
Uh-huh.
oh man, this just sounds so dumb, and you're gonna read that. And then, but when you go through and more the articles,
Yeah.
like, okay, you know,
Okay.
some of them do make sense. Some of them lah.
Some of them make sense,
Yeah.
and it's opinion. You'll know right now. The media all have their biases.
Exactly.
Seriously,
Of course.
there's no neutral news source right now. Either you're listening to like CNN, or you're listening to MSNBC, or you're listening to Breitbart or Infowars, or maybe from like Mother Jones and BuzzFeed, which are trash.
Definitely.
Or you can listen to like Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro,
Ben
Andrew
Shapiro,
Cleveland,
yeah.
or maybe Rebel Media. Rebel Media also is also under fire right now. Remember the British reporter Kalen and the his British producer, they were fired
What happened?
by
What did they
Ezra
do?
Levant. I don't know, because they had the freedom to do anything about to report on the UK about the Brexit and everything that's
okay.
happened on there. But the thing is, the end agreement to publish it all goes down to Ezra.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is, Ezra didn't like the story and it didn't get published.
I see.
So there's a video about Kalen talking about why he left Rebel Media.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. He made a video. Yeah.
He made a video, and then he said that he will be compensated if he went silent about him. Yeah.
Oh wow.
If he didn't.
Damn.
But then he had balls, to go out with that video
Yeah,
telling that
definitely.
Ezra is actually a hypocrite.
Yeah.
And how they said that how Rebel Media actually survives the money that they're using. The thing is, Rebel Media is kind of like doing like a crowdfunding.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
telling their viewers to pay for them so that they can do more videos.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, Kalen said that they already have
A sponsor.
sponsors,
somebody backing them up.
advertisements to back them up.
So they don't need that.
They don't need the
Yeah.
crowdfunding money. So right now, what are they doing with that money?
See?
See,
Yeah, that's the problem.
that's one thing. And then Ezra said that it's hush money.
Hush
Hush
money.
money.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yeah. So
Damn.
that's problematic for Rebel Media right now. So right now, the right wing media is also kind of like eating themselves up.
Yeah, definitely. No, because they're corporations as
They're
well.
corporations
and they're
as well.
businesses. You know, they
Yes.
do stuff.
Yep.
But going back to the whole point of, media having biases.
Yes.
I think one thing to note about that is that a lot of people get mistaken is that they think it's not wrong.
Yeah.
But this whole presumptuous idea that it's because they all have an agenda.
Yeah.
I think it's true. Of course, they have an agenda, but the underlying idea of it is that they all each believe what is right is different.
Yes.
As in they have a different definition of what's right.
Yep.
Like, Rebel Media believes X is right.
Yes.
CNN believes Y is right.
Yeah.
And then the reason why they can keep going is because they believe they're right.
Yep. Remember the CNN, the guy that actually went undercover to CNN?
Was he the one? Which one is this?
I forgot when he interviewed all the CNN producers and also the guy who thinks that
This was in Project Veritas, right?
Project Veritas, Project Veritas.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
And he said that who's that black guy again that said
I forgot.
The Russian thing is a nothing burger, and then he was in front of TV. Smacking people talking about Russian collusion thing, and then he said on the back the Russian thing is a nothing burger.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they said
that was big.
Yes, that was very big. And then they said that why is CNN always pushing on about the Trump and Russia collusion for views?
Exactly.
God,
it's because what people want to hear.
That's what people want to hear.
Yeah.
Right or wrong, it doesn't matter as long as people want to hear.
They make it right.
They make it
sound right.
Yeah, they make it sound right. It's for views. And then the thing is, that's the only thing. When I was in Japan, the only thing that I can listen to is CNN. That's the only English-speaking channel they have.
Okay.
Yes, except for Boruto.
wait. What do you mean? They have Boruto in dub?
No. Except for Boruto, I can.
Oh, you mean you watched the two, CNN and Boruto? And Boruto wasn't sub, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, damn.
Fully Japanese.
Oh, damn.
But
of course, you got to see it early.
Yeah, I got to see it early. Wednesday every 6 o'clock, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, cool. Okay, the thing is, when I open CNN, it's all about Trump. It's all about just Trump doing this, Trump doing that, blah blah blah. It's just like, come on,
I don't
report
blame
something
them.
else.
I don't blame them though, because Trump is doing crazy things.
Yeah, Trump is doing crazy
and
things.
Trump doesn't care. The thing about Trump that separates him from other president, one point for me, is how he tweets.
Yes,
he uses it so much. Like if you come to someone from 3 or 4 years ago and you say, this guy is going to be president, no one's going to believe you.
No one's going to believe you
like that.
Yeah,
and he's going to keep tweeting when he's president.
Yep.
Oh, what?
I mean, for even Obama himself, he doesn't tweet that much.
Of course. And I think the thing is, when you see Obama tweet, you have this idea, it's one of his personnel who's tweeting it for him.
Yes.
Like, they're filtering it.
But
Trump, you don't have that feeling. You're like, oh no, he's holding on to the phone himself.
Yes. And that kofefe.
Oh yeah, that thing. You see, I quit Twitter during that time.
Yes.
But I heard about it, and at first I thought it was just some meme that was going around.
Yeah.
Turns out it was something Trump tweeted. Like,
yes.
It was from his official account.
Yes. Conference actually. And then he just said kofefe and then he just went to sleep. Yes.
Aduh.
That was crazy. But then remember that people said that someone that got blocked by Trump on Twitter, and they're just doing a class lawsuit against Trump.
Wasn't it a journalist?
No. It's just some nobody with a blue check. I don't know Twitter right now. Twitter's gone bonkers. Like anyone can get a blue check right now.
I don't know. I've never cared about the blue checks. Like it didn't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
Like the only usage of the blue check for me is like when I check a celebrity account, or this is her account, not a fan account. That's the only use I use for it.
That's the only thing. Thing is, she said that Trump's account, not the POTUS,
his personal account.
The personal account is actually open public account, so that account cannot actually block anyone. I'm like, that's his personal account. Why are you saying that it's a public account?
Yeah. Why is it a public account?
I don't know. And then she's bringing lawyers in to go against Donald Trump on this matter. I'm like, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, it's different if it was his POTUS account.
Yes, if it's blocked by the POTUS, it's different.
Because that's his account for his job. Like this is just Trump's account.
Yes,
it's just that.
Yes.
So she's suing him because of that.
Yes, because getting blocked by. But then when people open,
what's the problem? Just make a new account.
Yes.
I mean, if you want to read his tweets, just make a new account.
No, the problem is why he blocked her. Not he. I mean, Trump's personnel blocked her. If you open media and tweets, replies and tweets, the one in the middle.
Yeah.
The chick only replies to Donald Trump like 24/7.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, she's a psychopath.
Either that or she's just making an account for the sake of bothering him.
Yes. And that's why he blocked her.
Then it wouldn't be so weird to get blocked then.
Yes.
Because that's what happens when you become annoying.
Yes. And I don't know. what happened.
And wait. Now this is just stupid. Like, okay, you got blocked because you were annoying, which is totally reasonable. And now you're mad at it and you're hiring lawyers to sue the person who blocked you for being annoying?
Yes.
Why if you cared so much about reading, why not just make a new account?
Yes.
But of course, maybe it's because she wants to reply.
Yeah, maybe.
But she's thinking that oh, he remembers my account, so he's gonna take notice of me.
And also with the blue check also, man.
Oh, because she has a blue check.
Yes. But I really don't get how these people get blue checks. Who
know.
are they?
I've never Googled how it's done. I've never been interested because I don't care. I mean, like, the people who are most entertaining to me don't have blue checks.
Yes.
I mean, like, I follow people who are my friends and also people who just, talk crap on Twitter. I love that. I mean, that's the reason why I'm on Twitter now.
Yeah.
I don't care about all the political stuff anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's good, like, if, the Prime Minister has a blue check.
Yes.
The Youth Minister has a blue check.
Yes.
I mean, okay, we know this is his account. Okay, that's good. I mean, but if you're a nobody lah, and I mean nobody in the broader sense. Like, you're just some writer. You're just some doctor.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's cool. You're a doctor. Okay, we trust you.
Yeah.
If you want to get the check because you want to make sure people know they can trust you, then that's fine.
Yep.
But like for people who are just everyday people, what's the point?
What's the point?
Even if you're a journalist, I don't think it.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing about journalism with Twitter now.
Yes.
I really feel that it's very unprofessional that they take Twitter posts or tweets as evidence of something. Like
yes.
AJ Plus always does it.
AJ Plus.
BuzzFeed does it sometimes.
Yes.
You just pick, and the worst part, some of them don't even have a lot of retweets.
Yep.
Like, it's just some guy giving his opinion and boom, this is proof that person X and from group X hates this.
Yes.
Wow. What? Is this what journalism is now?
Journalism has gone down the drain, man.
Maybe in the US. I don't know about here, but here, I think here it's still. I don't know, man. I don't
here
speak
also
to
use
journalists.
tweets. Yeah, they also use tweets also.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like in articles you can read.
Yeah, but for entertainment purposes.
Usually,
Majority of the time in Malaysia, they just maybe for sports. Yes.
Yeah.
And also entertainment.
Yes,
but not for the how do you say that, the serious stuff, the political stuff.
True.
But
hopefully we never get there. Like, but don't. It's just tweets.
Yeah, it's just tweets.
I mean, recently one of the things I could point to that is the whole fiasco about the printing of the Indonesian flag being upside down.
Yes,
that one, right? So KJ, he issued an apology online,
but
also still the next day there was a official apology.
Oh, yes,
because you can't depend on an online apology. No. It wasn't done on an official premise. It was only for the sake of, oh, you notice it, I notice it now, I'm sorry, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
It's like one professional guy giving to another professional guy his message. But you still need an official response.
Yep.
So you don't think of just giving KJ's tweet in the article about the apology. No, you put the official response. And I think if this was happening in America, they'd do that.
Yes.
They take KJ's tweet and make it the official response.
Yes.
Oh, youth minister finally apologized for blah blah blah. It's not that. No, you have to wait for the official response.
But don't you think that right now the problem is the mass demonetization on YouTube?
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I'm not a YouTuber, but I heard about that, and like a lot of YouTubers are talking
because
about
Google
it.
Right now they are like silencing, demonetizing people with a different views, especially those who are in the right wing.
Is it confirmed? Like it's just specifically those kind of people?
No. Even the left side, like Mr. Rebzion, Amazing Atheist, even the left centrist people are getting demonetized.
I see.
Did you know Paul Joseph Watson's all his videos are demonetized?
PJW has always been on the right, so I mean, it makes sense that he's targeted, but it's not fair.
Yes, it's not fair. No, even like who's that guy again? Mr. Rebzion. He's as left as he can be. Even his videos are being demonetized also.
Really?
Yes.
So what's Google's view then?
No, that's why Google's stance is they've gone really full SJW, and you have Susan. What's the CEO of the YouTube? I forgot.
I have no idea.
Her surname is very hard to pronounce.
Okay.
Wojcicki.
Oh, one of those. Okay.
Yes. She's full feminist. I can say that. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And
I remember that picture where people posted. Here's the people demonetizing your videos.
Yes.
It's like women with like it's not all of them.
Yeah.
But it's like there's like a portion of them who are overweight and have colored hairs. I'm like, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Like, I'm not saying they're incapable, but usually those are the symptoms of people who you can't trust to monitor opinions. You don't let them do that.
You don't let them do that. And also the ADL, right? The Anti-Defamation League.
Oh, what's that?
They're the ones who are.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Google hired ADL to oversee the videos that are being shown. Maybe Twitter or Google, Facebook, Twitter or YouTube. Either one. To check if there's any videos. I think it's Twitter. Yes. They hired ADL to check on offensive content. So right now, this is
porn offensive? Porn is still being tweeted every day. It's porn offensive.
For them, it is offensive because they're not showing the diversity in porn.
I mean, I don't know because I still see pornographic GIFs being retweeted all the time. I mean, is it GIFs or GIFs? I still have
I don't know.
I'll just call it GIFs because it's GIF. G. I'm used to the G.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you're gonna block out some content, I mean, it has to be clear cut. What is it you're blocking? What's offensive? What is offensive?
What is offensive?
Exactly.
That's a problem.
I mean, like, if you're anti-pornography, then okay, fine. You block everything related to pornography.
But what happens if they view it as a right-wing opinion is as offensive?
Yeah, exactly.
That's not good.
They view it as, because some of them say, what is it? It's verbal violence, something like that.
There's no such thing as verbal violence.
Exactly. And
physical violence.
I remember accounts like the super. Heterosexual manosphere accounts like Inevitable Man,
Lush V.
Yeah, Lush V, right?
Yes.
So there was this one time I remember them tweeting like their followers couldn't see their tweets.
Yes.
And it was confirmed. Yes. They really couldn't see it.
They were shadow banning.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. I was shadow banned once.
You were shadow banned, yeah.
But of course I don't think because I was posting stuff like that. I was just being really annoying.
Yes.
Because I kept retweeting the memes or something.
Daniel Flaky, he was shadow banned for arting anime stuff.
Really?
Yes.
I think I was shadow banned for retweeting a lot of me IRL tweets.
Yes.
So funny as hell. I couldn't resist. And
Club Penguin bands.
Oh my god. I am so happy that you retweeted a lot of that shit is just it's A+ comedy content.
Comedy content.
My favorite one, the one that I remember right now, is the penguin. He's standing at the bar, right? Do you serve some cocaine? Bodoh ya. And then there's one yang duduk atas pentas kan.
Yes.
Then he's like, everyone watching like, all my niggas hands up.
I think there's a new one way beyond there. There's the one that says that typed the lyrics of Anaconda.
Oh shit. Bodoh lah.
Club Penguin, man.
It's so funny.
It's
just
funny.
Like it's innocent as hell.
Very innocent, yes. Very innocent penguin, and then they're like their dialogue bubbles were like very offensive.
Exactly. And you get banned immediately for any swear words. Immediately. I know because I tested.
Yeah. You played Club Penguin?
I did play. I played it when I was in school, and then I returned to it every few years because it was free.
Yeah,
and that's one thing. It's free. It's like RuneScape, but like a kiddier and shittier version.
Yes.
Because I keep coming back to RuneScape even now. Like when I'm super duper bored, there's nothing to do. Just think, free browser game that's actually is detailed. It's actually a good game. But I don't know. New RuneScape last time I played RuneScape was early this year, and it's just so different. I mean, of course, the graphics are better. It's a lot like a 3D MMORPG now, but it's still like 2.5D.
Yeah.
But that feeling of discovery is just not there anymore. Because I still remember the super fun moments of just starting on the tutorial island, and then the first quest you do is like you help a chef bake a cake. Like stuff like that. You don't go fetch quests and all that. That's why it was fun. It was really in the spirit of adventure. Because fetch quests were rare. Like, you were supposed to go in the mansion and banish the ghost. You had that kind of quest.
Yes.
And it was like early level 15 quests. So good. I mean, and here's the thing. Even single player games now are following MMORPG formulas. Two games that I hate to this day because I played one of them, and the other one I didn't play, but you did. Mass Effect Andromeda and Inquisition. Okay, you tell me, did Inquisition have a lot of fetch quests?
Fucking lot. So lot.
And also there was a lot of activating of terminals, right?
Oh god damn.
Oh shit. Because I watch gameplay video, and that's basically what you do.
Yes.
You go to point A, kill a few enemies, activate terminal, and you do the same thing dozens of times.
Yes. And then you find dead bodies, find dead ignorant bodies,
God.
find
the scanning.
The scanning thing.
It's such a shitty feature. Why did they put it there?
I don't know.
It there?
considering I'm considering like stopping playing BioWare games until they
Stop. Inquisition was the last for me. I wanted to get Andromeda.
Yeah.
I was excited for Andromeda.
Me too.
Because I was thinking, okay, so you messed up the ending.
Yes.
And now you can't continue in that galaxy anymore.
Yes.
Let's go to a new galaxy.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Super duper cool.
Super duper cool.
Tapi in the end, you don't do it right.
Yes.
You couldn't even get the facial animations right.
Right.
Something you got it right since Dragon Age Origins. Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
I blame EA.
Yeah, I blame EA. They were like rushing them to
because they started belonging to EA since when? ME3? ME2?
Yeah, ME2.
ME2 was still good.
Yes.
Because ME2 is the best ME in my opinion.
Yep.
I played a bit of 1. 1's okay. I think in terms of writing, 1 was super
duper cool.
Because like they didn't have restrictions at all. They were super creative.
Yep.
2 was like they maintained that and then they polished the game.
Yes.
Super good. 3 was actually great except for the ending.
The ending.
It's super good.
Yes.
Except for some like stupid plot holes like, when you like one thing about RPGs is that you're supposed to be given the freedom to explore choices.
Yes.
One of the things is that I remember early Mass Effect 3, you had to help this Turian council or something.
Yeah.
And he was asking you to help his like squadron that was stranded on some planet.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't tell you why. And Shepard could not deny this choice. He had to say yes no matter what.
Yep.
The only choice was either you say yes in a very angry tone or you say yes in a very nice tone. And that's what's happened to BioWare now.
Yep.
Because okay, I didn't play Andromeda, but you tell me like what are the choices like?
The choices doesn't matter. Seriously, it doesn't matter.
I heard it was like this. It's either yes or sarcastic yes.
Yes. That's it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And then like the whole thing, like you're going to planet just to do petty stuff.
Exactly. You're gonna terraform them.
Yeah, you gotta terraform them.
I mean, that's a huge plot hole in itself.
Yes.
Humanity reaches the galaxy for the first time, and the gadget you have is perfectly suitable to terraform the planet, which is left by other aliens in the form of ancient technology. Like, how? That makes no sense.
That makes no sense.
I remember. Okay, this was also in the gameplay video. This is so stupid. I think you must have cringed when you saw this scene. You're gonna meet the new species. What they called? Angara.
Yeah.
What's the bad guy? The cat, right?
The cat.
Alright, so you're gonna meet the Angara for the first time, right? When your spaceship's coming down, and they start speaking in their own language.
Yes.
And that's like, what are you speaking? What are you speaking? Yeah. And then when you land, they can speak English. For some reason, they can speak English. I'm bodoh sial. Aduh.
I don't know.
And here's the thing. They have maintained a very consistent law about the universal translators.
Yep.
You meet new species, you have to first learn their language,
yes,
and then you decode it, and then you put it into the universal translator. This is the first time meeting a new species in a different galaxy, and they know how to speak English. Why?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense, actually. And then a new galaxy, how do they know that the weather there is suitable
exactly.
the first place? Yes.
They say they scan the surface of planets all the way from the original galaxy. I mean, you're like what, hundreds of light years
away.
Hundreds of millions, if I'm not wrong.
600 years, right?
Yeah. By the time you reach that, it's not gonna be the same. Man. I mean, I think they didn't hire people who wrote sci-fi, man. Yes. I don't think they hired them.
They don't hire, and also they're pandering to the the diversity.
Did they do that? In Andromeda, because Inquisition you could see it a bit. It wasn't that much. Did they go like all out in Andromeda?
Of course.
Because like one of the things that I hated that I saw the moment I saw it, I was like, okay, they've gone on the rails. Which is they've gone off the rails. Which is what's the Krogans?
The Krogans.
Some of the Krogans sound feminine.
Yes.
What? No, even the female Krogans don't sound feminine.
Yep.
They're really rough and tough race.
Yes, rough and tough race. Even the female Krogan in Mass Effect 3 that we have to save, she sounds very...
She's the what? There's a name for her. I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot. But she...
Something like All Mother or something.
She's like All Mother,
she's like the matriarch.
Matriarch.
The matriarch, yeah.
The matriarch, yeah.
Even she's like super rough with Shepard.
Super rough,
She was super frank with Shepard.
Yes.
Oh my god. What?
I don't know. I think BioWare has also gone full SJW.
What's the name of the alien species that Tali belongs to?
Quarian.
Quarians wasn't in the game.
Nope.
What happened to Quarians?
Nope.
Why?
I don't know.
What made you not choose the Quarians to bring along the expedition?
Yes.
What's the difference? It was never explained.
I think it was in a passing glance saying that they are not taking the risk. That's it.
Why? Is it because they have to wear masks?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
You land on the... When I remember this. The moment you landed on the Angaran planet...
Yes.
Ryder wasn't wearing a helmet.
Yes,
he went out with it wearing a helmet.
Yes.
How can you be so confident that the air was breathable?
Yes. I don't think that these aren't well thought out. Actually.
Exactly. It was the whole Dragon Age formula. You know. The BioWare formula. You are the chosen one, and the whole universe is going to depend on you. The Pathfinder.
Yes.
And it feels like everything needed the Pathfinder to work. Like, wow, nobody could do anything before you came along. It's a Mary Sue game.
Yes.
I mean, it's always been Mary Sue games. But at least, make it challenging to be a Mary Sue. Like, you can't just immediately become that one guy who can bang all the aliens.
Yeah.
What? Because that's what Andromeda was like, in my opinion.
And
when
did you know that
it.
when you can romance 3 person in one playthrough? But the thing is,
simultaneously?
Yeah, simultaneously.
What? Okay.
But then you are forced to have a same-sex relationship.
What does that mean? What? You can romance 3 individuals?
Yes. The maximum that you can romance is 2 ladies.
Okay.
But then the third one
is a guy.
If I'm a male rider, I have to have a relationship with that engineer. That engineer is gay. Is a gay guy, gay human person. Yeah.
Okay.
But all for the sake of a trophy, just for the trophy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But they don't force you like.
No, they don't force you.
Let's say you romance all 3.
Yeah.
And then you have to choose one. They don't force you to choose the engineer, right? No. Okay.
But then if you
want
to
the choices
all
aren't
3,
good. The male choices are what? It's Korra and the Torian, right? The
yes.
Torian,
yeah.
And then the engineer gay guy.
Yeah. For the male, for the female is I forgot. I don't know.
Female, there's
Liam.
Liam. Is the Krogan romanceable?
Oh no. Drac. Is he Drac? Yeah. No. Drac is no.
What a creative name, Drac.
Drac.
I mean, you couldn't think of anything else. Drac. It's the most generic Krogan name.
Yeah, generic
Drac.
Krogan name.
What was the Krogan name that we were friends with in Mass Effect 2?
Rex.
Yeah. See? And Krogan names are so easy.
Yeah. Rex. Oh, I forgot. What's that name? I forgot. Oh my god.
What?
The one that we found in Mass Effect 2. Grunt.
Yeah, Grunt.
Oh my god, Grunt.
Grunt's actually creative compared to the other name because he's not like how to say? It's not a typical Krogan name.
Yes.
It's a designation.
Yep.
Grunt.
And then he had to prove himself to be the clan of
Exactly.
Yes.
That was a different thing about him and other Krogans.
Yes.
Like, he wasn't recognized as a true Krogan.
Yes. Because he was actually made, not born.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. And I don't know. I think I'll stop playing.
Did you read that the Polygon article? Were you? I read it today.
I don't know. What is it all about?
It was I just saw it this morning when I woke up. There will be no more single player content for Andromeda. They're not going to make any more DLCs. They promised, but they're not going to make any more. Damn. I think it has to do with the Montreal office being shut down. I think it was Montreal.
Really?
I think so. Because there was a article a few days before that or a week before that said that they were going to close down because of disappointing sales.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, it was dead on arrival.
Yes. Nobody likes the game, and then the facial features that they give, the default faces, all look very ugly. I can see it because it does. This is my opinion.
I know. Yeah, you played it. You know.
No, even if you watch the videos and people who are
when they released the demo, it was already there. You could see it was horrible. People
had to spend more time during character creation out of force, not because they want to
make them look presentable.
Not because they're very particular about the faces.
Exactly, because the default ones was so horrible.
It's like there's that old Chinese lady look.
Oh yeah, I
and
remember.
The big nose Dutch Dutch lady.
It's just that was if I was gonna be a generalizing person, a person who just generalizes easily, I would say, that was the mark of them going full SJW. They make everyone ugly. Yeah. Why? Because no one could be beautiful. No one can be beautiful.
You cannot have a small waist and everything.
Exactly.
You gotta be plump.
And I think, in earnest honesty, I think Korra is the only presentable character in the whole game.
And people thought she was a lesbian
because she had the haircut.
She had the short hair.
Exactly.
Because she was in Asari Commando.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And having long hair and being a commando, not good.
Yeah.
So that's why having a short hair.
It makes sense.
Yes.
It makes sense.
People thought she was a lesbian, and then people thought she's a female-only romance option. And then when BioWare said that no, she's a male option.
Yeah, and they were pissed.
They were pissed. They said that why make her hair short?
Why make her look queer?
Why make her look queer if she's gonna be like a male option only? Like what?
Oh, because I think, see, that's the thing. It seems like the people who are expecting the game are just like people who are writing the game.
Yes.
She looks like a lesbian. She's gotta be a lesbian.
And these are the same people who were like shitting on the gamer gators about the tracers, being gay.
Yeah.
And then they say that these males are going to cry saying that Tracer is gay, right? And then when Korra is straight,
it's the same thing.
They say the same. They're pissed.
And besides, it was a super minority that cared about Tracer being gay. I mean, the rest of Overwatch just didn't give a damn. They just wanted to play the damn game.
Yes.
And they had a lot of other people to look at anyway.
Yes.
I mean, you have Widowmaker.
Yeah.
You have Diva. I mean, who cares about lesbian, right?
Yes.
You have an ape in the game.
Yes.
So what?
You have Zarya if you're into that type of if you're into that type of
that's the thing about Overwatch. You can't say it's SJW because it appeals to everyone.
Yes, it appeals
Everyone's
to everyone.
there.
Yep.
You know, you can't say it's only for lesbians or gays or queer people. No, there's stuff for everyone there.
And there's a new one, Doomfist.
Oh, Doomfist. Yeah.
Doomfist
so if
is a
you're
black guy.
itching for a black guy, there, you have it.
Yeah,
I mean, what's his name? Reaper. Reaper's a black guy, right?
Reaper's a black guy. Black smoke, black everything.
Exactly. I mean, it's never been a problem. It's never been a problem.
It's never been a problem.
It's
They're the ones who are
by the people who don't really care about gaming.
Yes. It's them trying to find problems.
Because I mean, if you enjoy the game, just play it. I mean,
Yes.
that's all there is to it.
Yes.
Just play the goddamn game.
Yeah.
Especially it's a game like Overwatch. There's not even a true plot. It's
Yes.
just an overarching backstory of the characters.
Yep.
That's how you connect them. That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else is just the game.
If they don't do any background story or just overarching like stories like for them, they'll be like any other generic characters.
Exactly.
That's why they do the backstory so that people can, feel more about the characters that they're playing.
Exactly.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Because it builds up lore.
Yes. It's good. So you know that Mercy and Genji, right?
Mercy and Genji,
Mercy and Genji are friends.
Oh, see,
Yes.
I don't know much because I don't play Overwatch that much.
Yeah, that's why. Something like that. The lore, something like
I
that.
know, I think one of the funniest things I discovered, I don't know if it's actually true or not, like Mercy was once lovers with, what's her name? Farah?
Farah.
And they always make a joke about how, since Mercy knew, what's her mother's name? Anna.
Anna.
You dating my daughter. yeah, that's that joke.
Yeah. I mean, come on. There's a lot of things, a lot of problems in the country, and then people are into this petty stuff, and we're talking about petty stuff
Exactly.
also. But then it's
Where
entertaining.
Did we go from? We go from Japan.
Yeah.
No, Japan didn't exist. I still have something to say about that. I mean, wow.
Yeah, it's okay because we're already 56 minutes in.
Oh damn! Well, we've been
merepe
all the way.
Merepe all the way, and then out of just saying that we can't go over 1 hour and 5 or 10 minutes just so that uploading it to YouTube takes a damn lot of time. So right now we just only have to do like 1 hour. Yeah. Like I already said that. Yeah, SoundCloud is being a bitch.
yeah. You told me that.
Yeah, SoundCloud
about the whole payment thing.
No, the whole payment thing. I could have paid them because I had a new
it's
credit
not a
card.
problem for you.
Yeah, it's not a problem for me
It's
to
the
pay
process
it. Really.
that's
The
becoming a
process.
problem.
Yeah. So right now, I'll be using YouTube. Yeah.
I think it's better. It's easier to access to more people. I mean, more people use YouTube than SoundCloud anyway.
Yep.
I mean, I used SoundCloud initially because I love how they provided free black music there.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know why, but rappers love SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Remember Filthy Frank?
Oh, damn.
Check out my SoundCloud account.
A mixtape.
My mixtape.
But yeah, just want to mention like a thing about the whole Japan thing, right? This is the thing though that makes the comparison truly illogical. Is that the reason why people can believe Prophet Muhammad at that time is because of his character. That's one thing you have to take that into consideration. Because Muhammad is not like, this isn't a personal opinion of mine. See, I don't consider Prophet Muhammad to be a regular person. Because one of his traits, besides being totally honest, is that he's maksum. He doesn't have any sins.
Yes.
See, one of the things that makes human beings like us relatable to the devil is because we sin. We do bad things.
Yes.
Prophet Muhammad does not sin.
Yes.
He does not do anything bad in the eyes of God. So there's no relative, how to say, what's the bad word? There's no relative
negative connotation. Or
negative connotations to him. You can't call him a liar, a cheater, whatever. You can't call him that because he doesn't have those traits. And the people who live with him, they could see that.
Yes.
They could see he was a swell guy. So if he kept telling you stuff like that, I mean, I would have believed him. I mean, it's not at that age where we have scientific evidence all around us.
Yep.
Right? We were living in the desert.
Yep.
Imagine if we were there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I believe him because he's never lied before.
Yeah.
And he's been always a nice guy. That's also another thing. He has that impeccable character.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's where the analogy fails. I mean, if I told you that I went to the moon, I mean, if Neil Armstrong told you he went to the moon, some people still wouldn't believe him. Right? Because we don't have impeccable character anymore.
Yes.
So I mean, it's such. I mean, I think if anyone's listening to this and you want to hear a good, for me, in my opinion, like a proper anti-threat to that, to reasonably explain why it's bad, read Reza Minhaj's thread.
Yeah.
Reza Minhaj explained it well,
Yep.
because he said about how the analogy is like a false analogy. Yeah, it's definitely true.
Yep.
And you know what? If you think it's a good message, I think that's fine too. Because if you reach the same conclusion using religious comparisons like that, then fine, you reach it. But it dictates that your mentality is easily manipulated lah.
Yeah.
And that's the dangerous part. So yeah, that's what I want to say about that. That's the small serious tidbit we have for today.
Yep. I think we can squeeze in one.
Go
about people that advising another person, and then remember that fiasco thing.
That whole
he liked a porn video or
so
something.
You shouldn't advise
so
people.
His advice is null and void. Come on.
See, I used to be on the other side of that, which means that I used to think
cakap tak serupa bikin.
Macam I used to be that kind of person, macam just accept it lah. Whoever says it, it doesn't matter what their character is, just accept it.
Yeah.
If it's good advice, good advice. But I think it's also important to note who says it. I think it's always important because I mean, let's say I tell you news about sports, and then Khairi Jamaluddin tells you news about sports. You would be more reluctant to believe me. You'll be more inclined to believe KJ because he has authority on that.
Yep.
So it's an appeal to authority right there. And so, of course, because I go back to the idea that we use the quote if we get an advice from a prostitute.
Yeah.
In concerning religion or anything, we listen, regardless if it's from a prostitute.
Yep.
So yeah, you can listen. But the question is, you ask yourself, man, if you're gonna walk around the street and a prostitute tells you to cover up, and do you do it? You don't, because you don't trust them. They don't follow their own advice.
Yes.
They don't walk the talk.
Yep.
That's the thing. People don't trust people who don't walk the talk.
Okay.
But I think it's still important to note that if the message is good, take it. You don't have to I mean, it's a tough thing to say.
For me,
what's your take on it?
No, for me it's that thing. If it's a good advice, take it. That's it. But the credibility of the person who is going to tell you, that's questionable. Yes.
Yeah.
But
don't take it. Yeah.
The thing is, if it's good, you take it. If it's bad, no.
But I think in the case of men who like porn gifts and then they give advice about alright, I think that does peer into the whole questionable credibility thing.
Oh.
Because I mean, come on, man, you're gonna advise people to cover up. You're watching porn. I mean, actually, it's in my opinion, it's mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
You can't tell people to cover up, and you can watch porn.
Yes.
That's perfectly fine.
Yep.
I mean, one is just your personal life, one is you advising people. Sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, you put it out there in the open, like it's an okay thing.
Yeah.
And that's what people are bothered by. You know what? It's perfectly fine to use to objectify women, and still ask them to cover up. It's like that. I think that's the view people take. Yeah, it's not about him liking porn. It's about the idea that he's objectifying them.
Okay.
I think that's the view lah.
Nah, but porn actresses love to be objectified.
See, that's the thing. I mean, that's the thing about women lah. I mean, I don't give a damn anymore what I'm gonna say. I don't.
But it takes. But it has to go both ways though.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, if a woman who's free hair trying to.
That's the thing. The liberals. They never fall back on that.
Yes, they never fall back on that.
They don't follow anything about religion.
Yes.
I mean, some of them even denounce the idea of praying.
Yes.
But they tell other people to stay in their lane. You guys stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
Islam tells you to pray. Does it tell you to talk bad about other people? I mean, shut the fuck up. What do you know? Not even you follow.
Yeah, you're not even follow. You're even denouncing all those.
Exactly.
Yes.
So for me, it goes both ways. I mean, if you're gonna advise someone and you don't do it, then shut up. We don't care.
We don't care.
I mean, okay, you're gonna say, you know what, women deserve to have a choice whether or not they want to cover up. Then what? Men don't deserve a choice whether they want to lower their gaze or not. I mean, we're not slaves.
Yes.
I mean, that's the thing about us and angels. We're not like angels. We're not restricted. We are not wajib to do things.
Yes.
We have free will.
Yep.
So if women can choose what to wear, then men can choose where to look. It goes both ways.
Yes.
Yeah. You want to say men should lower their gaze, say it, but you can't command it.
Yep.
No.
You can just say it only. That's it.
Exactly, you can say it, but saying it thinking that it's gonna have any actual effects on the world,
No.
come on, stop kidding yourself.
Yeah, I think Twitter is just being a dumbass right now.
This is why we don't argue serious stuff there. I
Yeah.
mean, it doesn't go anywhere.
It doesn't go anywhere. But sometimes I do like want to go serious once in a while. But then but majority of the time we just do shit posting in
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Because if you do go serious, most of the time people don't deserve your seriousness. They don't even know how to process the good things you say.
If you want a serious talk, come to my podcast.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, guys, come on. I mean, if you guys come here before, you guys are interested, you guys got anything interesting to share, come on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's super duper cool. Rizal's a super duper chill guy.
Yep. I mean, we're putting microphones on our laps right now.
Yeah. And I came here like, I don't know. I mean, it's not a strict thing lah.
No,
it's nothing. It's super chill.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
Yep, very fun.
Exactly. But then again, me and Rizal are technically friends now.
Yep.
We're close friends now. So, I mean, that's why we can be this chill.
Yeah, very chill right now. Yeah, I think we better stop. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about it. I keep looking at you like, hey, when do I stop? When do we stop talking?
We have 5 more minutes. Shameless promotion. Plug.
Oh, okay. Wow, shameless promotion. Okay, I'm Burhan. And you can follow me on Twitter to see me shitpost at The Typical Malay.
New Twitter
account after I was shadow banned for some reason.
I don't know why.
For tweeting memes.
Yes.
Yeah, and so I mean, we can be friends. You guys can slide into my DMs and send me anime butts. That'd be good too.
Not navels? Come on.
I'm not into navels, man. No.
Navels are better than
I don't
butts.
see the appeal in navels. I'm sorry, I don't see the appeal of it. What? Navels?
Okay.
But yeah. Follow me. You guys can follow me on Twitter at The Typical Malay.
All right. You all know the drift already, right? Like it on Facebook.
Oh,
Rambling Monkeys.
Yeah.
And follow me at Lord Rizal and also at Rambling Monkeys. But then at Rambling Monkeys is only where I just put all the videos in there.
The official stuff.
Yeah, the official stuff. You can just shitpost with me
at
Lord Rizal. Okay.
Come along.
Yeah.
But what's the YouTube account?
Same. I'll put it in the description.
All right. Okay.
Because I need to get 100 subscribers to get the original name at the back.
Oh,
so right now it's just gibberish numbers and letters.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. God damn that. Thank God you said about YouTube. Follow YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, subscribe, right? And comment.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, smash that like button.
Dab on the haters.
Damn, we didn't talk about Jake Paul, man.
No.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
Let's not talk about idiots.
And let's not talk about idiots, right? Dab on him.
Dab on them haters.
That guy's an idiot. So okay, like, subscribe, comment. Please comment if you have any thoughts about this episode. And right now, this time I'll try to put pictures during this episode, so you won't see only the logo in the middle. So I'll just put us, hugging it out.
Trying to like when we mention the word shit posting, it's going to be a picture of crap on it.
Yep. No homo. But before I end though, congratulations to Joe Rogan. Episode 1,000 episodes already.
1,000 episodes. Yeah.
Yes, 1,000 episodes.
Congratulations, Joe.
Congratulations. So this is episode 51. So we have 49 episodes to go to reach 100 episodes.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone.